Boom, 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 boom. I've got the sun right in my eyes.
Well,
Anyway, I'll kneel down.
I thought you had a beanie on there for a second.
Some guy pulled up in a truck, and his freaking
It looks like someone
windshield
spray
going
painted
on
your
my head.
forehead white.
Anyway, no big deal. Hello, everybody. As you know, a few hours ago, about 8 hours ago, actually, nine, the company was awarded something. I don't want to get in all the details because I believe if Ash didn't say it and the company didn't bring it up first, I really don't want to do it, but it is all over the place. The one thing I can say, the award is for a company that treats their employees very, very special. That's a big, big deal. And it's going to be known worldwide. A company with heart, it is its brother's keeper. And it's only going to get better. So when Ash gives the go or comes out with a video, we have stuff to share, we'll do it. Okay. Now let's move on to other things. Yes, it's a big day. In fact, this is probably the biggest day for Unpassive, really. And there's been some pretty big freaking days. Okay, so let's say last night we did some Omino, and in general, it worked very, very well. O Connect was a killer. There was a couple issues, but man, it's like as said, it's better every day. The ugliest day is the day you're on. Next day, just a little better looking. That's for sure. I wish that could happen to me and Chris, but we pretty much are getting more and more fugly every day. But that's what happens. That's what happens in life, especially Chris. Oh, I had to add that part. Anyway, yeah, that went very, very well. Again, I want to emphasize. I'm going to emphasize and magnify what Mr. Mafar always says. This company was built for you. It means no more, nothing means more to Ash than seeing people live their dreams and seeing people give. You know, he said the other day, he said yesterday or the day before about, yes, there's going to be a lot of moolah, cheddar, greenbacks, dinero, whatever you want to call it, flowing around in Unpassive. It's got to happen. Why? We make the best products in the world. That's why. But his point was bigger than that, better than that, is that poor little boy and poor little girl that no fault of their own were born in a situation that may not be the best. But now, starting very, very soon, can have an education without having to worry about flying in an airplane, going overseas, trying something that they probably never have a chance at, where their village or their area could uh, come on the academy and get a world class education. You understand what I'm saying? A world class education. Because I want to tell you something. You can only beat people down so long, but if you educate them, things change. Things change. People start to see that it doesn't have to be this way. And like I said, we're not here as a band-aid. Band-aids fall off, they don't stay on very long, and they don't really do anything for you than keep the dirt out. That's not what we're here for. We're here to heal the country, the world, maybe step by step, county by county, village by village, street by street. It doesn't matter. Every time we get to the part where we can stop focusing on ourselves, and how that happens is I get it. If you have enough, that stress and that anxiety is gone. You filled your pockets, filled up your gas tank, got a new haircut, whatever it is you want to do. Now you can focus on some on some less fortunate individuals, whether they're next door or in the country next door or where your family lives. It doesn't matter. That's when you start spreading out. Listen, one person can spread what? X amount of miles. How far can a million go? And how far can 2 million go? How far can 3 million go? This is just the beginning. And we will engulf and blanket the world with hope. If you can blanket the world with hope and let them see that the fence is not there, the wall is down, and that the opportunity to live your full life is in reach, it's in sight. That changes everything. There's some people that go to bed at night and they don't feel that there's anything to look forward to except to struggle again tomorrow and struggle the day after and not really be able to live your dreams and your hopes. Hey, everybody, not just Marty Degarmo and Chris Johnson, go to bed at night thinking of cool things to do. Chris can go jump in his boat. He can go fishing. I've got air conditioning. I've got a couple cars if we need. Look, most of the people on the planet are not blessed as we are. And yes, I need stuff. And yes, I want this. And yes, I struggle. But it's not any comparison to what most people do. So if we can heal a country, give a country hope, put shoes on the shoeless, give water to the thirsty, and clean water. Did you know people are drinking water and praying that it doesn't kill them because it's dirty, it's contaminated, everything like that? You know what I mean? It's the money is on the planet. There's something like 460 trillion dollars on the planet that if distributed a little more equally with education, with hope, with love, as our brother and sister's keeper, this world will be healed, not band-aid. I'd love to be part of it. How far will I be? How long will I live to see it? It doesn't matter. If it's a little better tomorrow and it's a little better after that, and if I'm fortunate enough to live 20 more years, and I can look back and say, oh my gosh, look what happened because of unpassive. Not just me. I'm a puzzle. I'm a piece of a puzzle. Chris is a piece of a puzzle. Unpassive is a masterpiece. It is the whole picture. And it's only going to get bigger and more beautiful. And thank God the dreams and the hopes and the vision of Mr. Mufara, when he got it, how it was nurtured, how it morphed into what we have now. Thank God he is relentless. He is relentless. He's a very strong soldier, and God guided him flat out. This is not a mistake. Nobody in their right mind, and I'm not saying this negative. No normal person would take this endeavor, would try to even touch something like this. Ash had the brains, he could get the resources and build a company for his family and friends that would gulp the world without bringing people with him. But when he decided, I want to share this with as many people as I can, that opened up Pandora's box. Why? Different countries, different languages, different laws, people not doing what they're expected, people embellishing things that aren't true, people wanting to be first to tell the news, but not first to tell the right news. That's who we need to be. We need to be obedient to what is true and say only what we know and don't jump the gun. And look, there's not an award for being first, but I should be really happy if we were right. Right? We need to be right in what we say. I am so fortunate to be in this company. I can't, the words don't even, I don't have the vocabulary to explain it. I'm fortunate to be with Chris Johnson, all the people I've met, read. Obviously, Mr. Mufar is like family to me, no doubt about it. Muhammad Kamal, Muhammad Nazal, uh, Professor Susan, the tech team. I can't wait to see them someday. I really. What they've done, laying on the floor, laying in chairs because they're exhausted. And for some guy in New Jersey that they've never met, I never met Mr. Mufara. Talked to him, loved the man, but I never met him. Talk about that's what I call extended love, extended where you got 20/20 vision in your heart, not in your eyes. Yes, it's beautiful to have great eyesight, but if what you see you don't get it, why have great eyesight? Many people walked away from this beautiful concept, didn't see it. Why? Because the heart was closed. I lead with my heart. I see with my eyes, but I believe with my heart. Big difference. And I believe and know this is the best thing that can ever happen. This is the this is the penicillin shot the world needs. This is what the world needs injected. And little by little, step by step, we are going to build something like nobody has ever seen. And by the way, if you're watching this, it's not too late. You can get in right now and join us for free. Come on, let's do it. I don't care if you're an MLM. I don't care what you're doing. It sucks. I'm not going to mention it. It sucks. And I'm allowed to say it because I did it. And I can build teams. MLM and all that, the structure of it sucks. I'm not saying the company's bad. I'm not even saying the products are bad. That's not what I mean. But the structure of MLM sucks. I don't even know how any other way to say it. You will fail unless you're one of the top percent, 1 or 2%. Numbers don't lie. And on passive, if you take the walk and you believe and you're in, you win. What there's no other criteria. You're in, you win. All right, I got to turn it over to Chris before I give myself a stroke. Anyway, here's Chris Johnson.
Perfect timing, Marty. Oh my gosh, you gave me so many things to bounce off. The delivery lady is gone. The dog stopped barking. Wow. Listen, first of all, I want to start off by saying something a little different. Not my hey. A few months ago, myself and Marty were invited by Daryl Cook to talk to a king. We kind of thought it wasn't true, was a joke, and it turned out Daryl Cook's just a straight up guy. We thought, no way, Daryl Cook would never prank us. We actually talked to a king and his court about impassive, which completely blew us away. Number one, I think it was an honor for all three of us that were on there, which is Daryl Cook, Marty, and myself. And I'm going to give you a little tidbit where yesterday, very early in the morning for us, Muhammad Kamal, he spoke to a prince of Dubai, the prince of Dubai. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Like I said, I agree with Marty. I want Ash to come out and share his excitement. But right then, I seen the video. It's all over the place. What? Where do you think that puts us, guys? We have the attention of someone let's say popular. The guy's a popular dude. All right. He knows businesses all over the world. He knows people that we only dream about talking to. This is the connections Ash Mafara, Muhammad Kamal, Muhammad Nazel have made. This is the people that Ash Mafara is bringing in to all of us. And it'll blow you away if you really think about it. Now, I wrote something down here. It says, the quieter you become, the more you will be able to hear. And you know me, I got a bit, both of us, me and Marty, we both love to talk and we keep talking. But I read that to myself again. The quieter you become, the more you will be able to hear. Now, when Ash Mafara talks, I think the first couple months I really wasn't listening to what he was saying. But everything he says, talking to all of us, I'm now listening. And that's what I'm asking you for all to do. His same thing he told us, whether you've been in it for 5 years or the same thing he told himself 20 years ago, it's all coming to fruition. It's all coming true. And what he was telling us, if you don't know, if you weren't listening, is we're going to change the world together. I, Ash Mafara, and my beautiful tech teams and my managers and COOs, all the C's, we care about you. We care about humanity. And we do want to make a difference. And if you're one of those individuals, come along with us and let's all make a difference. And that's exactly what is happening. Okay. I'm not allowed to talk about money. None of us are. But I want to tell you this. Every single day now, I'm freaking out. You can ask Marty, I'll call him, oh my God. Because the moment you realize what's actually happening, the moment you realize that the last however long you've been in here, what he's been talking about, what the leaders have been talking about, what the loudspeakers, what founders have been talking about is all happening. And I get to watch it firsthand. And people say, well, Chris, I don't have a team. We've discussed this a million times. You do. Red touched on his live. By the way, great live, Red, this morning. You got to start your engine. Founders, it's $143 to start that engine up. Every one of us, no way around it, you're going to pay. Ashton Farah said you're going to come out of pocket 2 times a long time ago. He gave us the first one back to help everyone pay for the first product. Okay? You cannot withdraw until you pay that 143, but you can watch it build up. Now, myself and Marty Red, we've done this for quite a while. We actually built pretty good size organizations. And as people are paying, we're getting commissions. The same thing is going to happen to you who does not have a team, but it's going to be a lot easier. Why? Because Ash Mafara is going to go to work. He's going to go to work for all you. He's got this, I call it a warehouse of people waiting to open up that gate, and everyone's going to get people. So we laugh when someone says, I have no one on my team. And I say, you do. You really do have someone on your team. You just haven't seen it yet. But I would have loved to seen Ash Mafara's face yesterday, because he came on the 360 yesterday, unexpected actually. Marty gave him a prank and gave him the wrong link, and he was talking to Red, saying, Red, okay, listen to what I want you to do. And we were all a little disconcerted. He came on, and he's like, hey, you gave me the wrong link, which was funny. But what does he do? What does he do? What does he say? He comes out and tells us guys how important and passive is in everyone's lives. One of the favorite things that he said, and I'm going to read it again, that gave me goosebumps, that gave me chills. He said, revive all your buried dreams and goals, put them on the front burner. Okay? Right now, every single day, I'm witnessing what exactly he means with only the one product, which is O Connect, which, by the way, gives me goosebumps every time I get on there. Okay? Get your dreams in front of you again. Hey, listen, my whole life I said, I'm going to own this. I'm going to do this. Dreams in my head. But now I'm realizing, because I'm passive, I'm going to make these dreams happen. All right? Ash Mafara is giving us all the opportunity to make our dreams happen. Whether you believe that or not, that is the truth. Listen, let me tell you something. I can't wait to do a couple things that I've been wanting to do my whole life that I thought, man, it's just a pipe dream. Maybe someday I'll hit the lottery and be able to do this kind of stuff. Let me tell you something. I hit the lottery. It's called unpassive. I hit the lottery, and it's not a one time. It keeps paying, and it don't stop. And right now, that lottery, and I don't even want to call it a lottery, this family-owned organization that creates dreams, that builds dreams, that makes them happen, it pays. Marty talked about people on ML. Listen, we get it. There's a lot of people out there trying to make money online. What did he say? We're not knocking the products. We're just saying the system. When you got to pay $1,000 a month and you're making $300 a month and you think you're making it, that's not making it. Right now, you're going to pay $143 if you're a founder. That's it. Or $240 if you're a non-founder. It starts the motor. Ash Mafara said, okay, now next week send me another 1,000. Never. He looked at what the systems were for 20 years and said, oh no, I can see it in his head. I got to change this. And I'm losing people because they're not able to keep up. You don't have to even try to keep up in a passive. We push that issue. It's all done for you. Ash Mafara said something the other day is, I have basically done everything I can to create wealth in your life, success. There's some things you just have to do on your own. Famous words, I think. Find a way, which Marty today and Red reminded me about that. Find a way to get it done, illegally, of course. Start the engine up to your business. Ash Mafara, what do we say? We don't know when he's going to start it up. I think he's waiting a little longer. People are withdrawing money, over $2 million. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. I myself took me a while to realize that. Stop trying to prove it to people. You already know the truth, Chris. If they're not interested, walk away, because that one person that says, nah, there's another 100 that says, hell yeah, Chris, get me in on this. I've been waiting my whole life. I got to work these ungodly hours. I can't stand it. I'm away from my family. I have no time to do anything. Welcome to Unpassive. And when Ash Mafara throws that switch, remember, guys, we got another big thing coming on the 25th, and then sometime in the first part of October. These things are so big. What did he say? Last night, what did he say was bigger than going commercial. It was bigger than the offices in the Burj Khalifa. Bigger. I didn't think that was possible. But each time he comes on, he goes bigger. What did he say? Go big or go home. I love that saying because I've lived by that my whole life. If you're going to do something, do it right and don't give up on it. Ash Mafara has never let us give up on it. What he did, if people get negative, he just don't listen. That's when he shuts his ears off. But pay attention to what he's telling you. Read the notes. Thank you, by the way, Daryl, Janet, Peter, Dan, for those phenomenal notes. Everyone's texting me what's going on. I say, go back and read the notes from 360. Hopefully, Ash will put out something later. We don't know. I think the man should sleep for a couple days myself, but he won't. But this isn't passive. Ask yourself this right now. If you didn't have an impassive in your life right now, where would you be? Just ask yourself that. I want you to really ask that. 2 years from now, I'm going to ask you that same question. And I guarantee you there's going to be a lot more different answers in 2 years. I love Impassive. I love Ash Mafar for what he's done for my family, for your family. And I love Impassive for what it's going to do for the world when Obless comes out. And Marty said it and Ash said it real good about the child. Somewhere there's a child. I want you to remember, Papua New Guinea children, if they might even be on here, had to walk 1 to 2 days to get to their school. And a lot of them couldn't even make it. Imagine those kids. Their parents are founders. They're setting them up with a computer. They got O Academy. No more walking through jungles. Unpassive has taken everything that's wrong and it's turning it around and it's helping. Okay. When you look at Unpassive, just think about that. I want you to look at all these other big, expensive, multi-billion-dollar people, platforms. Are they making a difference? Look in the mirror and say, are you making a difference? Through Unpassive, I promise you this, you will make a difference. Marty Degarmo, back to you.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway, there's 523 people here, Chris. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anyway, yeah, let's keep a lookout. I'm sure that the big event that went on, the O Media will come up with a video for us to be able to watch from the company. They'll probably post it in their official YouTube channel. Also, I have done a blog about the event, but I'm not posting it until Ash says go for it. So when it is, you'll be notified. And we'll wait and see what he says. But it's a big deal. It's a big deal. They've been recognized. And my gosh, this early to be recognized like that, it's just mind blowing. It's a big, big deal for all of us. When I say a big deal about Unpassive, I'm saying a big deal for you.
Yep.
Never had that before. Oh, Apple did great, or Amazon has this, or Google. No. If you say I'm passive, it's about you. Think about that. Wrap your head around that. Good news is about you. Oh, did you hear what happened to David Switzer? Did you hear what happened to Listra's business? Did you hear what happened to Marty Degarmo's business? That's what we're really saying. And when you wrap your head around it that way, it make the hair on your neck stand up. And that actually probably the fur on Chris's back. Same thing. Make it stand up.
Hey, you know what I forgot real quick? There is two
Go
big
ahead.
birthdays today, and I got to shout them out. Kiana, I can't even say her that. Kiana McAuliffe, happy birthday to you. And Rodney Johnson, happy birthday to you. I know them both personally. I hope you have a great day.
Kian, happy birthday to both of you.
Kiana.
Uh,
Kiana.
Kiana,
Hey, you guys are going to have to send videos to Marty how to pronounce your names now.
yeah. This is coming from Chris, right, guys? You know, what the frick.
Marty,
Anyway,
wait a minute. I want to listen. You don't show a lot of excitement. I really want you to tell people right now what's going on in your life, something that you've worked for a long time. How do you really feel? Honestly, I want an honest answer. How does your wife feel? How does Shorty feel? Your grandkids? It'd be nice to see a little of that excitement come out. Tell them what your life feels like right
No. I am stoked. Breathtaking, like absolutely breathtaking. What I worry about, the reason I'm not, I will show more outwardly excitement when I see everyone
Yeah.
getting to that level, and that's when I can celebrate with you.
Yep.
I've celebrated before, even in MLM, but I didn't like it because I was alone. I didn't like it when some slick car salesman walked across the stage and showed me this 6 foot check for 50 grand. I didn't. I thought, well, that's great. And I look around the audience where there's 20,000 people, and they're kind of like, oh, I wish that was. No, forget the wish. It is you. And when we can all walk across stage, I'll do the moonwalk for you. Okay, trust me. I am that excited. Our family has been blessed. I look at the everyday work or doing what I did. It paid off working with people and watching people grow. But I also got a stamp of approval when I started to see the fruits of my labor or whatever. It wasn't really labor. Fruits of my. I never got paid like this for something I love. I never got paid like this for anything I ever did. And that, yeah, obviously it's breathtaking. Okay, but I really, and I mean this. I just don't want to too much emphasis on it until I see it. I see that wave going over everybody or majority of the people, and then we'll celebrate together. You come here, we'll meet somewhere, meet on a cruise, meet in Dubai, wherever that is. I'm getting my body and my health ready to shake this world up for whatever days I have left, and because of I'm passive, that will be possible. But yes, I mean in how long have we really been running without being down and up? 5 days, six
now. Give or
days?
take.
Yeah. And I've made a year's salary.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
No. And how do I explain that? I'm just saying all of us, because of the way it's set up, remember nobody can enter on passive except to a founder, okay?
That's
Start your engine. If
the
you
magic. Man.
start your engine, the company you'll start seeing customers underneath you and founders because I want to tell you something else too. Your first $5 that you make, the first $10, first 20, first 100, you're going to get taller, you're going to look better, you're going to walk with a snap to your walk. When that happens, and then it gets on the news and it starts to really shine, every seed you planted that told you bite me, every one of them will be back and they'll be with you. If you've said it to 10 people, they're coming. Listen, in life, do not concentrate on where you are. Where you are is temporary. In fact, I already finished the sentence, and what I just said is history. That's how fast things are temporary. Where the situation that we're in, whatever you're in, is temporary. With Unpassive, it's only going to get better. And we're all going to do very, very well. Okay? Very, very well. The big dogs, the ones that you look up to, the guys walking across stage with the perfect wife to a private jet, will very soon be in your organization with me. Don't forget that. This is the only place to be. I see it. I know what they're looking for. When they swallow the pride, eat a little bit of crow, they're going to be asking you, where is your link? Mark my word. Mark my words. They're coming back. Right? Family will beat you down, but when they see it proof, other than you, when they see the proof on TV or they hear about it on the news, they're going to go back to, hey, Uncle Bob, is that the business you tried to share with me? And he says, yeah, you mean at the picnic and you told me I'm a dreamer, I'm a moron? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Can I still join? Absolutely. I still love you. They're coming
They
back.
are coming.
I'm telling you. Yep. So be cool. I want you all to win. Yes, me and Dawn are stoked beyond what you could imagine. We've had some rough waters, just like everybody else. I don't want to talk about it. I'm here to. I want to inspire people to think. Just think of the possibilities. Look at what we have, but do not dwell on a bad situation now because it's only temporary. And because you're an unpassive, you know it's only going to get better. I love you all. Chris, if you don't have anything else, I'm going to shut it down.
One thing someone said in there, and I'm going to rephrase it. Marty, my cards are still getting declined. Find a way, guys. We gave you plenty of options, PayPal, prepaid cards. Find a way to get it done. You'll find it. If you want it bad enough, you'll find it. Real quick story about a lady named Julie, and that Julie Wen, Julie Pierre, who said, this is what I'm going to do. She went every day on her lunch break with her computer into that bank. And guess what? She got it done. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, some things we just can't control, but there's some things that you can do. There is a way to get this all done. You just got to find it. That's all. You'll find it. More options we get, we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to help you out. But Marty, back to you. I'm done.
Yeah, keep in mind, if somebody said to me, I'm going to give you a multi-million-dollar business, by the way, for free, all you have to do is turn the key. No, I mean, you'll find a way. Find a way. Here, listen, a lot of the little things that we brought up, I've done, I don't know how many videos. They're all in the back office, updates. They're on a page in updates. There's little things you could do that might help you. Clean up your computer, and I'm not talking about clear out your history. That's not cleaning your computer.
Yeah.
That's cleaning your browser. Get inside and wax up and wax off this freaking computer. Some of you have had computers for years and never did a disk clean. Some of you don't have auto defrag. That's all on the video, and I made it simple, simple, simple. Okay, do whatever you can, whatever you can. Go get a prepaid card. Go check out PayPal. They have a card, a digital card. Get anything that's international. Go, 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 gadget, go. Okay. Don't let that beat you down. If you weigh that against your situation in life, I think you're going to change your mind. I think you climb Mount Everest in bare feet. Okay. Just please do the best you can. And anybody that's older, maybe difficult, tell them it's possible. We're going to do it. Remember, you're 100% right all the time. I don't care who you are. All of you are 100% right all the time. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you will, you will. If you believe you can't, pull the covers back over your head and go back to bed.
Try going to work for 32 years. That's hard.
Yeah.
I worked for is pretty
30 years. I worked 30 years in a factory with fumes, sulfuric acid. I believe my lungs were probably damaged from it.
Yep.
And this came along. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? And I listen, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think everybody could do it. I promise to God. That was the main key for me. Yes, I want to make money, but I could make money. Okay, I could. what I wanted, I want everybody to succeed. I thought, what a fantasy. Marty, you live a freaking dream. You're taking too many heavy drugs. You're sucking on mushrooms. But the fact is, I'm passive is real. And that is the case. Everyone can do exactly what everyone wants to do. When you bring out your dreams, you want it bad enough, you'll do it. Look at successful people and what they did, what they overcame to get what they want. But once you get it, bask in the sunshine because all the work, 99% of the labor, the hurt, the beat up, government's after you, money, spending millions, and people beating you to death, and you have founders that are lying and doing wrong things and showing wrong pictures and stating things that weren't true. And yet he comes home with a smile and says, I love you all. Let's keep going forward. I'm not kidding. He does that every day. It's mind blowing. Every day. Anyway, love you all. Find a way when things get moving. Boom. Now, there are webinars, just like always. Look in the back office and you'll see what's what. And we'll see you later on. We'll probably be on Big Chris usually pop in Omino. We find out we do a lot of testing there, and that seems to help.
Yeah.
If you guys would come on Omina, we'd love to see 500-600 people because we can test the more we have.
Actually, we'd like to see about 5,000 people. If you can come on for a half hour tonight on Omino, because we're doing a lot of testing, and Ash loves that we're doing it, believe it or not. And we send him what we're seeing as we're doing it, and he's actually adjusting stuff. So, and if I could get a commitment, 5,000 people between 9:30 and 10:30, I would love that. That would help us out tremendously. That's why Connect is like beautiful right now. We've done a lot of testings. Look at this dog. That is a pretty dog.
Come here, Dallas. Come here, Dallas. Come here.
That dog's prettier than me, Marty.
It's a beautiful dog.
Oof.
Oh, here we go. Dawn's bringing them.
Hi, Dawn.
Say hi, Dawn. He just yelled hi, Dawn.
That's Double D, Dawn and Dallas.
I hope you weren't saying that about anything else. He just said, there's Double D. And I went, what the freak out?
You're so.
Anyway, I can't help it, man. You make me that way. I'm nothing like that normally.
Hey. One thing that I love about Connect, which we're really starting to play with, is these polls. We do a lot of
awesome
on Omino right now, and I'm going to tell everyone, if you're doing Connects, do the polls and get people's opinion. I love that. I really, really do love the polls. We're getting real creative with those. Marty's come up with some really good ideas why we're doing these polls on the Omino show, and it really is fun. I think people are enjoying it. So, all right, Degarmo, I got to get my groceries.
Hey, one more thing. If you come on tonight and you're in the attendee, okay, and there's a poll, please answer it.
Yeah.
We got about 20% that don't answer. If you're ready to work with us and get it and be part of history, we're just trying to help out. Yep. Chris is right. $5,000, 10,000 people, do it. This is not for ratings, okay? I am not freaking Hollywood. Right. I just want people there to try to test. More people we have, the better the test.
Reminder.
All the other webinars, go to the back office and check them out.
And reminder, too, I like the reminder, if you get on and you say in the chat, hey, I can't hear you guys, open your screen as big as you can get it, and the emojis usually get in the way, and you'll be able to click unmute. Now, a lot of people on the phones, if we're doing the poll, they say, I can't see it. Minimize. We're trying to get that adjusted, and you'll be able to see the poll. Just two reminders to think about. All right, Marty.
Okay, one last thing. You guys have heard about Shorty, Jaden, Alexis, and here's the little one. He just came in.
Jacob.
Okay, this is Jacob. Mom, bring Jacob here. You got to see this little guy.
I want to see how big he got.
Oh, he's a chub. Come here and say hi. Here we go.
On alive.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Go like this.
Be handsome.
Say I love Pop.
I love Papa.
Say I love Chris Johnson.
I love Papa.
I want you to say Casey Zevenbergen. All right, baby. I love you.
Oh, is he handsome?
Okay.
Handsome
Say bye-bye.
boy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Love you too, little guy.
There you
Beautiful.
go.
Boy, did he get handsome, didn't he? He looks a lot
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little bit like Shorty's got going on.
He does look like Shorty. Yeah. Yep. All right, everybody. We'll see you and thank you for being here. I don't have anything else to show you. Anyway, I'll
Please,
see you on. God
please,
bless.
no more showing.